60, 90, those kind of angles. Okay. Was Tanishka present today? Was Tanishka there? Tanishka, Diyashri, were they there? Okay. So we have two values. What are we supposed to find, students? What are we supposed to find here? Find the distance between two men, right? So two men are D and C. D and C are the two men. You have to find the distance between them. Yes, Mariana, keep the video on. Be quick. You have to find the distance between them. Now, in triangle, how do you start, students? How did you all write this? Joanna, can you unmute and answer in triangle? ACB, tan theta is equals to, what are the values given here? There is already tan y given, tan y and tan x. Tan y value. Height of tower is 70, tan y and tan. So first we take tan theta, students. Tan y is not given. Sorry, y is not given there. Okay, start from this triangle ACB. What's the answer you'll get? See, this is an important question. These angles are not there in the normal table. You have to check the values in the other table. Fine. In triangle ACB, which value will you take? Tan 50 or tan 25 for ACB? Tan 50. Unmute the call. Others, all of you unmute. Tan 50 degrees equals to AB by CB. That is 70 by X. So if you want to find the value of X, 70 divided by what is tan 50? Can you tell me the value? Tan 50, students. 1.19? 1.1918. Okay, I'll tell you the difference. When to use tan and cot, students. When to use tan and cot. So all of you will concentrate here. This is an important sum. Sometimes these kind of sums are too lengthy. It is easy, but it becomes too lengthy if you take tan. Look, 70 divided by 1.1918. Next, take the other triangle. Which is the other triangle? In triangle ADB. In ADB, what should I write? Tan 25 is equals to 70 divided by, what are the two values we have? Y plus X. Only if you find the value of X, you'll be able to find Y, right? So we need X here. Look, only this here I'll use calculator. I'll tell you the difference. If you try to do it directly, 70 divided by 1.1918. What's the answer we get? 58.73. Yes, just take 58.73. In exam, you can't use calculator. So if you try to calculate this, it's going to be too lengthy. 58.73. Now, what is tan 25? Tell me the value of tan 25. Look at the table and tell me, students. 0.46 is equal to 70 y plus 58.73. If you cross multiply, what do you get? 0.4663 y plus, you have to multiply 58.73, right? 58.73 into 0.4663. What's the value we get? 27.38. So let me take 27.39. 27.39 is equals to 70. Next, how do you solve this, students? Which one goes to the other side? Yes, 27.39. Next, 70 minus 27.39. 42.61. So you get 42.61. 0.4663y is equals to 42.61. If you want to find the value of y, then what do we do? 42.61 divided by 4663, right? 4663. See, 42.61 divided by 0.4663. What's the answer? 91.37. Let me take 91.38. Yes. What do we need to find here? Find the distance between two men. This is the answer, right? 91.38. Let me check. But if you do using tan, students, we have taken tan, it is too lengthy. Is Mariana online? Can you respond, Mariana? Why are you not replying? 20th question. Let me see the answer. 20th. Isn't it the correct answer? 91.38. In textbook also it's given 91.38 meters. Right? It's 91.38. Did you understand how to calculate, all of you? Yeah. But do you think is it possible to complete within 5 minutes, students? Look at the values. So everything is in decimal, right? Everything is in decimal. It would be tough. Okay. This is the answer. We got the answer. This is how you're supposed to do it. But instead of tan, we shouldn't use tan here. The reason is, look here. The reason is, whenever you divide, I'll just teach that. Cherisha, Joanna, did you all understand? Yes. I want you all to respond. Joanna, can you rejoin? I'm not able to hear you answering, Joanna. Be quick, rejoin. Give me a minute. Okay, yes. Look at the screen. Keep the videos on, students. Turn on the videos, all of you all. Tan 50 is given. Now, 3.2 into 2, 2 divided by 3.2. Which one is easy to solve? When you multiply or divide, which is easy to solve? Easy in the sense, which one is better option? When you divide or when you multiply? Which one is easy to calculate, students? When you multiply, it's easy, right? 2 twos are 4 point, 2 threes are 6. But when you have to divide, we remove the decimal, then we divide it like this. And Naomi, which is numerator and denominator here? Uh, when you divide, which one you write inside when you divide? The numerator or denominator? Wrong. You don't even, you forgot even your third and standard concept. Always the numerator should go inside and denominator should be out. Okay. In the test, you have divided, you have done the opposite. You have written denominator and numerator outside. You should be conscious when you're doing it, Naomi. Fine. From next time, write numerator inside and divide. No, I'll show you that later. Yes, I forgot to discuss that answer sheet. Okay. Only when you multiply, it's easy, students. When you multiply, next question: 6 divided by root 3. If you get such question, how do you solve when root 3 is given? How do you solve this? Root 3 is irrational number. What do we supposed to do? First, you have to factorize. When you factorize, what do you get? 6 root 3 divided by 3. So 3 ones are 3 twos are. Then what you get? 2 into what is root 3 value? 732. Like this. Or will you directly solve 6 divided by 1.732? Which one is easy to solve, students? When you divide or when you convert it? Only when you convert it is easy, right? So even in decimal, remember this. Whenever you divide by decimal, students, whenever we divide it by decimal, the calculation becomes too lengthy. You get the answer, but calculation becomes too lengthy. Okay. So here, which formula we have used? Which trigonometry formula we have used? Tan 50, right? We have used tan 50. Instead of tan 50, what you do? Let us use cot, students. Cot. We'll try cot. Tell me the formula for cot. If you apply cot theta, cot 50 is equals to, what is the formula for cot? All of you will unmute and answer. Why are silent? What is cot formula? Yeah, which is based by perpendicular here, x by 70. Okay, if you write tan, what will you get? Tan 50 is equals to 70 by x. 70 by x. Now cot 50 is given. In your table, students, in the table, can you check whether you'll have cot or only sine, cos, and tan given? Yes. So you won't get cot value. You'll have only sine, cos, and tan. You have to convert this cot 50. So last year we studied this topic. Anything which is not there in the table, which concept we use to convert tan 50? Which one? Reciprocal or complementary? We use complementary. Can you tell me the complementary of cot 50? Complementary of cot is tan. What's the formula? 90 minus 50. What is 90 minus 50? Tan 40. Is this clear? Now can you tell me this, students? Look here, tan 50 I'll write. If you take tan 50, x, if you want to find x, are we dividing or multiplying with decimal? We are dividing, right? The calculation becomes tough. What about this question? If you want to find x, are you multiplying or dividing? Yes, what are we doing, students? Multiply. Calculation will become easy. Okay. So whenever you come across tan, most of the time use tan, students. Tan is very simple, but check whether the denominator is in decimal or not. That's the reason I gave it for homework. I know it is going to be lengthy calculation. Only if I give it for homework, you will remember. If you solve it, you will remember. That's the reason I gave it. So I think only Adya solved. Adya and Naomi have done it. And Adya told me the same thing, that it was difficult for calculation. Now find the value of tan 40, all of you. Look at the table. Open last page in your textbook. Tell me tan 40. What is tan 40? 0 point. Yeah, be quick, students. 8391 into 70 is equals to x. X is equals to what? See, this 70, can I write it as 7 into 10 into 0.8391? What is 10 into 0.8391? Be quick, students. What is 10 into 0.8391? 8.391. Now multiply this. Yes, multiply. Multiply this. All of you understood? Joanna, Cherisha, Mariana, Ivania. So whenever you're dividing by negative, ignore that, students. You can take cot. You can take cot and solve. And make sure you convert that cot. Use complementary, complete it. In the same way, I want you all to find other triangle. In triangle ABD. Okay. So teachers won't explain all this. They'll just use tan or cot. You should know the difference. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Usually tan is easy. Okay, tan is easy to calculate. But for questions like this, when you're dividing it, it would be very tough. So use cot value. Tell me, Mariana. 7 ones are 7. Next, 7 nines are 63. 7 threes are 21 plus 6. 58.737. Now tell me in triangle ABD. Even in triangle ABD, we have 25 and 50. So we know definitely tan we have to divide, right? Tan we have to divide. So 25 and 50 decimal value, students. So what will I write here? What should I write? Tan or cot? Which one should I use? Cot 25. What is cot 25? Is it perpendicular by base or base by perpendicular? What is cot formula? Yes. Yes, all of you will unmute. Unmute and answer. Look at the screen. I'll give you all time to write. Tell me the base value. Y plus x divided by 70. We don't have cot 25 in the table. When you convert, what do you get? What is 90 minus 25? Tan 90 minus 25 is 55 degrees. Y plus x is equals to 70. Just check and tell me what is tan 65, all of you. 2.144 is equals to y plus, substitute this 58 divided by 70. Calculate and complete it. You'll get the same answer. Even this is lengthy, but compared to the tan, this is fine. But you have to spend at least 2 to 3 minutes in calculation. Yes, Mariana, what's the answer for x? What did you get? 1.7. Why you want to tell the answer getting tired? Yeah, Joanna, your mic is not working. Okay, just give a thumbs up if you have understood, Joanna. Are you there online? Did you understand this conversion? Hmm. Multiply and do it. Yes, students done? Completed all of your cot 50, cot 25. Yeah, be quick. We have so many questions left to start new chapter. Okay. See, up to 19 questions we did use the table. Only for this 20th question we have used. Adia done. Cherisha Adia. Naomi completed. Mariana. What about Mariana? Done. Okay. See, when will you use the table, students? Now tell me table. When will you use table? When the values are up, when the values are anything other than 0, 30, 45, 60, and 9. We use calculation. I don't know what they call that table. Values. We take values. Next. Look at this. Next. If theta 35 degree is given and theta 30 degree is given, base x we need to find 70 is given, base x and 70. Okay. In both the triangles ABC, you'll have to answer this. In both the triangles, what are the two values given, students? In both the triangles, what are the two sides given? From angle C and angle G point of view, what are the two sides given? Perpendicular and base. Right? Perpendicular and base is given. For the first one, which one will you use? 35 degree is given. Will you use tan or cot? If 35 is given. Not cos. Who's telling cos? Cot. Okay, cot. Why do we use cot, Adya? Why cot? No, no, no. That is wrong. Wrong, wrong. Why do we use cot, students? Just now I explained. We can use even tan. We could have used even tan, right? Tan 35. But why are we using cot 35? Yes, the decimal value will get multiplied. Basic reason, Adya, basic reason is calculation can be simple. Okay. No, you told you're getting the answer in the table. Is that correct? Okay, value is not there in the table. Fine. To make it easy, calculate. Value is not there in the table. That is fine. See, the main reason, students, cot 35, use cot 35 is what is cot 35 formula? Sorry, cot formula? Base by hypotenuse. What is tan? Tan value, students. What is tan? Perpendicular by base. Now, if you are there, if you use tan, if you want to find x, do we divide or multiply? We divide it. So calculation is tough, students. Don't use for 35. But here, which formula can we use? When 30 is given, which formula can we use? Which formula? You can directly use tan 30. The reason is tan 30 is not given in table. Oh, are they okay? You told me normal table value is not given. Okay, fine. I should have listened properly. Okay, that's the reason we use tan 35, students. It's not given in regular table. We use the decimal value. So tan 35. Next, what is the next step? Okay, tell me the next step. If you use cot, cot is not given in table. How do you convert it to tan? 35. Do it in working column. 90 minus 35 is? Yes, unmute and answer. What is 90 minus 35? 55. So we'll get tan 55 is equals to x by 70. You have to cross multiply this side. Okay, remember this concept. Whenever base and perpendicular is given, use tan. Anything apart from 0 to 90, if it's 0, 30, 60, 90 is given, use cot value, convert it to tan. Cot is not given in the table. Yeah, can you tell me the next one, students? Next question, how many triangles are there total? Total, how many right angle triangles do we have? 21st question. Yes, I want you all to unmute. What are the two right? Yes, what are the two right angle triangles we have? Hmm? ADC. How can ADC? Where is D given? ADC. Okay, correct. ADC next. 60-degree and 30-degree, right? In the given figure, AB represents what is AB? Read the question, students. AB represents a pole, and CD represent what is CD? What is the distance? What's the value? DC. 60, yes, 60 meter. The entire DC is 60 meter, students. Okay. AB is the pole. Without reading question, don't solve. You won't know what to do. I mean, which value to get. Both of which standing at the same horizontal plane. Okay. From the top of the tower, angle of elevation, depression, other things are given. The horizontal, what you have to calculate? Horizontal distance between the pole and tower. So which one is foot of the pole and which one is foot of the tower? Which one is the foot, students, for pole and tower? Which one? AC, right? So what you have to find here? The distance between A and C. Next, what's the next one you have to find? Height of the pole. Height of the pole and height of the distance between these two. Okay, now can you tell me how will you solve this? Which triangle should I consider first? See, if you want to find AC, students, if you want to find AC, look at the triangle, rectangle ACEB. Which two sides are equal? EC will be equal to, not BE, AB, right? You told AB. Okay. EC is equals to what? AB. Next, AC is equals to, AC is equals to BE. So if you want to find AC, students, in the first triangle, which one I have to consider? I have to take BE, right? So which triangle we have to start? In triangle BD. So 30 degrees given. What should I take? Tan or cot? So tan 30 is equals to what is DE? What is D? X, right? DE is X divided by B. Yeah, keep this as it is. Next triangle. What's the next triangle? Triangle ADC. In triangle ADC, tan 60 is equals to, yes, students, be quick. Tan 60 is equals to what? Is DC value given? Okay, DC divided by AC. Yeah, what is DC value given? Divided by AC. What is tan 60? Root 3 is equals to 60 by AC. Find the value of AC. That's it. Simple question. We are done. If you find the value of AC, substitute in BE. AC and BE are the same. Here. Draw the diagram, complete it. You could have even taken the larger triangle. Couldn't solve anything. So AC is equals to 60 root 3. Rationalize. This is the example I gave. Previously, this is what I told. And Naomi, you have to write the statements properly, Naomi. In your answer sheet, it's not in order. Just randomly you're writing left hand side, right hand side. You shouldn't write it like that. Okay, how do you split this 20? How can I write 20 as 2 into? Okay, 2 into 10 into 1.732. How much is 1.732 into 10? Multiply this. One decimal gets shifted, right? So what do you get? 17.32. Multiply that with 2. Yeah, concentrate and do it, students. Complete it. You'll be able to solve home. Okay. Two sevens are 14. Two ones are 2. 34.6. That is equals to 34.64. But we don't. Yeah, we got AC now. All of you got AC value. Oh, we got the distance, students. AC we got. Now we need to find the value of BA. How many of you can answer this? If I need to find the value of BA, what I need to find? Who can answer? Look at the diagram and tell me if I need BA or AB. No, no, no. Wrong. Why do you need AC? I need AB students. If I need AB, look. DC. Okay, even I told it right. DC. Yeah, Adya, what did you say? Oh, yeah, correct. EC. Even that is right. EC or DC. See, DC value is given. What is DC, students? Entire length of DC is 60, right? If entire value of 60, I don't need to find DC or EC. There's one more thing I need to find. Nobody is answering that. No, not EC. DE. If I find DE, I can subtract, right? If I find, for example, if DE is 20 students, then what will be the value of EC? EC will be 60 minus 20, 40. That 40, both the heights are same. It's a rectangle. That is what I am asking you all. You have to find the value of x. Where is x? In which triangle? Where is x? In triangle BD. That's why we have taken BD. Now substitute, student. What is tan 30? 1 by root 3 is equals to, we need to find x. What will you take BE as? AC and BE are same. You're supposed to take 34.64. 34.64 divided by root 3. So if you want to find AB, we need to find EC. To find EC, we need to find the value of X. It's in second triangle. See, below this first diagram, mention the students. AC is equals to BE. Mention this statement. AC is equals to BE. That is equals to 34.64. Fine, I'll write the answer. 11.54 into 1.732. Take this. Wait, this part I'll just calculate. It is lengthy. You can try it. Just take down this value, students. All of you take down the value. 11.54 into 1.732. 19.98. X is equals to 19.99. You can take 19.99. Okay, 19.99. When I round it off, what do I get? X value. When we round it off, what can we round off this with? Yeah, 19.9 is given. When you round off, you can. But now here, I'll show you the calculation. Calculation part. There is a mistake in textbook. Can you see the textbook answer? 34.64 is correct. The distance between AC is correct, but the second one they have given 20 meters. They didn't give the exact calculation. Now tell me the height of pole, students. How will you calculate height of pole? Pole is equals to which statement I have to write? What statement I have to write? Height of pole is equals to DC. DC minus DE. What is DC? 60 minus 20. The answer is 40 meters. Okay. But in textbook they are given 20 meters. That is wrong. It should be 40 meters. There's some mistake. Fine. Most of the question, this is what you do. You'll get two equations. Check whether you use tan or cot. Solve the equation. Get the answer. Done. Okay. Take 5 minutes break. We'll continue at 7. Hey, students, all of you online. Shall we continue? Next one. Okay. What about others? Not there. Ariana, Adia, Ivania, Charisha. Shall we start the next one? Okay, you'll have up to 34 questions. 34. Okay, next question I want you all to do it, students. Next one is for homework. How many triangles are there in the next one? Can you tell me the triangles? Unmute the call and tell me all of you all. How many right angle triangles? What are those two right angle triangles? One is AB, AO, B. The other one is AO, yes. OC, yes. What is AOB value? Which is smaller here? ACB is greater. Sorry, AOC is greater, right? So that will be 36 and this one will be 34 and yes, 36. 34 and 36. Which value will you use? Tan or cot? Which one, students? Tan or cot? See, when do we use tan? When do we use tan? When we are able, when decimal is getting divided, right? Look here. When decimal is getting divided, decimal value, for example, tan 20 degrees, you get 70 divided by 3.5. When you divide by decimal, it's going to be tough. Then we use cot value. Okay, we use cot. Fine. If not, we can use tan here. In example here, 22nd, they've taken as tan. Okay, they've directly taken tan. I'll tell you the reason. Now, what else they have given? What are the other values they have given? AO is equals to 200, and even both the sides AO is given, both the values are 200, right? AB is the cliff, and which one is pillar, students? Which one is pillar here? Which one is the pillar? No, is AC from a boat 200 meters away. So boat is at point O from a vertical cliff. The angle of elevation of top of the vertical pillar at the edge of the cliff top and the foot of the vertical pillar. So we need to find the height of the pillar, height of the cliff. See, cliff is AB, students. AB is the cliff. Okay, pillar is just BC. Remember this, BC is just pillar. So what are the two values we need? If you want to find BC, how can we find BC, students? BC will be AC is equals to, if you want to find BC, which one you have to find first? What's the total value? AC minus what? Hmm. Tell me, Naomi. AC minus I've already written. If you want to find BC, you have to first find the value of AC, then with that you have to subtract, not BC. Okay, that's the reason we are finding this. So if you find AC, in that if you subtract AB, you'll get the value of BC. Fine. So in both the values, we need to find the perpendicular. So what are the values given here? Perpendicular we need to find, base is given, right? So first let us use tan formula. What is tan 34? If I write tan 34, what is tan formula? Can you tell me tan? AB divided by, for the first triangle, AB divided by, unmute and answer students. AB divided by what? What is OA? 200. So if you want to find AB, are we multiplying or dividing it? Are we multiplying with tan 34 or dividing with tan 34? See, if you want to find AB, are you multiplying or dividing 200? Multiplying. Okay. See, if perpendicular value was given, students, if it was 200 divided by AB, now, now tell me if you want to find AB, do you multiply or divide? Tell me for the right one, students, right hand side, do you multiply or divide? Dividing, right? So, do we use tan or cot? For the second one, do we use tan or cot? If you're dividing it, we know it is going to be tough. The value is going to be tough. So, what will you use, tan or cot for the second one? Use cot 34. And later, cot 34 you have to convert into tan, right? Only if perpendicular is given. So, don't assume. Initially, I told 34, 36, you can take cot. Don't assume like that, students. Assume it like multiplication and division. So, if you're multiplying, it is easy to calculate. If you're dividing, it is tough. Right? Here they have given us base. So if base is given, anyways we are going to multiply. Cot is not required. You can directly use tan. Tell me tan 34. Look at the value of tan 34 in the table. Page 535. 0 point. What is tan 34, student? 674. If you find this, you'll get the value of AB. Then tell me for the next triangle, you have to write in triangle AOC. Yeah, tell me the next triangle. Tan 36 is equals to, what is tan 36? AC divided by 200. So if you want to find AC, it is tan 36 into 200. If you subtract AC and AB, students, which one is taller? Which one is greater in height here? AC or AB? Look at the main diagram. Which one is tall? AC. So if you subtract AC minus AB, you will get the value of BC. That will be the height of the pillar. Understood? Is it clear? You have to find the value of BC. Will you try this for homework? All of you? Try it for homework. Tomorrow you'll have to do it and set. If not, seriously, I won't let you all in the meeting. Today, yeah, it was a tough question. Yesterday, lengthy question. I gave an excuse. I excused you all. So BC is equals to AC minus AB. Rejoin. If you can't see the screen, rejoin Mariana. Okay, next question. Even the next one, I want you all to try. Can you see here? They have given two triangles. Read the question, students. All of you will read the question. Okay, now tell me what are the two triangles we have? Quick, all of you will unmute. I want all of you to unmute and answer. Ivania, Adya, Charisha, Naomi, Joanna. Unmute. 23rd question, students. Look at the 23rd in triangle. Which one? ABD. In triangle ABD, tan 45 is equal to what? That is x. X by what? X. What is given here? Is it Tx? Okay, Tx. Next, which is the next triangle? So what will be the value of Tx, students? What is tan 45? 1 is equals to h by Tx. Therefore, h is equals to Tx. First equation. Tell me the next one. In triangle ABC or BAC. In triangle ABC, tan 30 is equals to, so that is h divided by 600x plus tx. Right? What is tan 30 value? Yes, 1 by root 3. Wait, let me write it in the right side. I'll write it on the right side. So tan 30, this is equation 1. Equation 1, this is equation. 1 by root 3 is equals to h. 600x plus tx. 600x plus tx. What's the value of tx, students? Be quick. What's the value of tx? H. How come 1 tx value? Yes. From equation 1, what is tx, students? Tx here. Tx. Yes. H is equals to tx. Equation 1. Equation 1. So th is x. 1 by root 3 is equals to h divided by 600x plus h. When you cross multiply, what do you get? 600x plus h is equals to root 3 h. Next. Okay, 600x is given. What are the values we have? Tx is given as h is equals to 600x plus t. Can you see this calculation path they have given here? All of you, can you see here? Left hand side int. Okay, so we have to find two equations, h1, h2. So h1 we found. Okay, this is h1, students, left hand side. Tell me for h2. If you want to find h2, wait, I think we have gone wrong in. If you want to find 600x is equals to root 3h. If h goes to the other side, minus h. What is common to them? What is common? First answer, students. First answer. Later I'll give time to make a note of it. What is common here? H is common. In bracket, get root 3 minus. Yeah, root 3 minus h tx is equals to h. Yes, almost the same. Root 3 minus 1. So if you want to find the value of h, 600, what happens to root 3 minus 1? It gets divided, correct? Yeah, it gets divided. 600. What is this? Why is this x is not getting reduced? One minute, students. Tx is equals to 600x plus root 3t. Okay, there is some mistake in the value. 600x is given. X is what? Okay, what are we supposed to find here? Can you all read the question and tell me what we need to find? If it takes 10 minutes for the angle of depression, how soon after this will the car reach the observation tower? Which is observation tower here? Which one is the tower, students? AB or BA, right? It's obviously AB. The tower is always straight. Okay, so they've asked from D to A, the distance between DA. What's the value given for distance between DA? Is it H or TX? H is given or TX is given? TX. So instead of replacing H, we need to find TX, students. We don't need H here. We need to find TX. So till here it is correct. Till here it's fine. Till here. Okay. Copy. Completed till here, students. Write these two equations. Completed till here, tan 30. In place of h, you have to write tx. 1 by root 3 is equals to tx divided by 600x plus tx. Okay, we'll get it. Completed till here. We don't need h. We can find it later. First, we'll find tx. Okay, completed. All of you are done till here. Two triangles h. Okay. Others completed. Naomi, Cherisha done. Hmm? Okay, what is common here to the left hand side? What is common? 600x plus tx. What is common to them? So 600 plus t is equal to root tx. Divide this x 600 t which will get cancelled. This one gets cancelled here. T and t cancel and shift t to the other side. 600 is equals to root 3t minus t. Again, what is common to them? T is common. If I take t, what do I get? Root 3 minus. So if you want to find t, 600 divided by. Okay, this is irrational number. How do you rationalize this? How do you rationalize students? Yeah, root 3 plus 1 into 1. So 600 into root 3 plus 1 divided by what is a plus b into a minus b? What is a plus b minus b square? A square minus So 3 minus 1 is 2. What did we get? 300 into root 3 plus, no, when you multiply, what do you get? 300 root 3 plus 300. You can solve like this. If not, keep 300 as it is. In bracket, root 3 value 1.732 plus 1. Okay, calculate this, you'll get the value of t. Can you see the answer? We got the answer here. 300 into this part. All of you, can you see the answer? 300. That is the distance. What do we need to find here? How soon after this will the car reach? Okay, you have to find time. How soon? You have to find the time. You complete the distance, I'll teach you how to find time. 300 into 1.732 plus 1 is 2.732. Naomi, can you quickly tell me this calculation? How can I write this 300 as? What 10 into 30? Two zeros are given. You have to split two zeros. 3 into 100 into 2 point. See, Naomi, it doesn't mean every time you have to split into 10. How many zeros are there? If there are three zeros, what will you write? 3 into 1000. You shouldn't write 300 into 10. Why are we taking out the zeros? Why are we taking zeros? Why? What's the logic? If I multiply here, this decimal might go, right? Yeah. So what is 3 into 2.732 into 100? If you multiply with 100, how many times you have to shift? How many places? I think you forgot this, Naomi. You know the shifting method? Then multiply 2 times 2 zeros. What's the answer you get? Hmm, That's it. Get the value of t. All of you will complete this and tell me the answer, students. Start from here. From here. Yes, Maria. Okay. Others got the answer? How come 800? 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9, 3 sevens are 21. 3 two, okay. 819.6. Is it clear? All of you got the answer? 819.6? Let me check the answer. 819. Which question is this? 23rd. Okay, 13 minutes 40 seconds. This is the distance, students. 819.6 is the distance. 819.6. So we have to find the time now. Look at this time. How soon after this will the car reach? Okay, now can you tell me the formula for speed? What is speed formula? Speed is equals to distance by time. Here, what do we need to find? What do we need to find, students? See, how soon? Can you see the last value given? How soon? Okay, cover, give an answer to the others. 1 minute, 1 minute. Which question is the CD? CD is the speed into time. 600 meters into dA. Okay, you have to find CD, distance. 600 into. Fine. This last part I'll explain tomorrow, students. Actually, 600 meter is given, Tx is given. dA is already the time. Fine. There is a different calculation here. This last part I'll explain tomorrow. Okay. So which question I've given for homework? Which question did I give? Till here it is correct. Whatever you all have done till here, the answer is right. 819.6. That you have to convert into time. Fine. It's 7:30. I'll teach that tomorrow. Which question I had given for homework? I no reply. Forgot which question. 22nd question. 23rd I solved. 22nd I explained. Try that for homework. The angle of elevation 30-degree, angle of diffraction of the reflection is 60-degree. Okay, 24th is important. See, so far, what kind of questions we studied, students? Everything related to left hand side, right? Even if you have two right angle triangles, they were present on the same side. Yes or no reply. Even if you have two triangles, they were present on the same side. Yeah. Next, we'll have questions like this, where you'll have a right angle. One angle will be on the left side, reflection will be on the right side, like this. Here you'll have 60-degree, here you'll have 30-degree. This is the next type of question. Left hand side, right hand side, reflection question. Can you see a 30th question, 31, 38, 31? All these are reflection questions. Okay, so this is the last topic. 31 we'll try to complete by Friday. What about Friday? Did they give you a holiday August 15th? No? Why no holiday? Independence Day, right? You'll have full day? No holiday, no full day. What does that mean? Is it half day? Half day? Yeah, tell me clearly. Tell me clearly. Everything if you'll tell no. Okay, half day, what time will you come home? Oh, that is not even half day. So hardly 2 hours class, right? 2 hours celebration. You'll have celebration. So what should I do? Friday? Holiday or should I conduct? If I give holiday, we can't complete, students. Tell me. It's August 15th. Independence Day. Joanna is not able to unmute. If not, she'd have told holiday. Joanna would have asked for holiday. Okay, we'll see. We'll decide tomorrow, students. We'll decide tomorrow. Fine. Complete that question for homework. All of you complete it for homework and join tomorrow. You all can leave. We'll decide tomorrow. You all can leave. See, Joanna is asking for holiday. We'll decide tomorrow, Joanna. We'll talk about it tomorrow. You all can leave. Okay, that's it for today. Try one question for homework, students. You all can leave.